Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. On this episode's intro, if you missed it, you might have seen a the mining rig on the little intro screen. Um, what this is the start of is everything I build. If you've noticed, the entrance screen kind of looks like this ravine. And so I'm going to be adding everything we build into this ravine onto that entry screen. Like the gate, once it's finished, I'll do it. The mining rigs, I'll start placing around this. And so as the series continues, the picture, the painting will continue. You know, and I think that's cool. And eventually it'll be an airport on one of the plateaus, and it's big dreams. Um, on this episode, I have a very specific goal, and I want to show you a few things before I start that goal off camera. I want to finish the bottom section here, which is just a lot of steel plates, nothing too bad. Eventually, I'm going to have to come up and finish what's left in here, but for now, I'm focusing on the garage part because I am using it a lot. Also, uh, recording today, yesterday, not the intro, the new update for Space Engineers came out, which means, and I already got the DLC, it should mean Warfare 2. All of this stuff came out. So we got a reactor, small reactor, a lot of cool stuff, bridge windows, and the hangar doors in particular, which I'm definitely wanting to use. We got a hatch. We even got a battery. That's cool. So, and a searchlight, that's even cooler. Like all of this stuff, we're definitely going to be using. Um, I also don't think they're adding some of the newer blocks in that category. Because we're missing. Is that it? No, we're missing like. Can I have block weapons? So this is DLC stuff, but assault cannon turret, artillery, railgun, all this stuff is vanilla now, which is awesome. So we're definitely using that. And if this is any good at all, I will be getting rid of this mod because I like having as few mods as possible, even though there's like 75. But that. Speaking of mods, I did add another mod. If I were to look into production, I got this up by the way. If I were to look at production, you'll notice that everything looks different than last episode, and that's because I added a mod that does change how everything looks, but more particularly, it makes it where small tubes, everything transfers through them, which means this little port here that I was trying to use to like collect stuff will actually work now, and I can actually put stuff in here. So this is a good deal. Um, Okay, so I'm gonna be working on all of this off camera. I'm gonna get everything ready. I'm gonna get the setup ready to drill this into a underground carport. And we're gonna go into spectator cam for this. Let me go underneath here. Also, there's gold there, so I will be drilling over there for the gold. But more specifically, F7. No, F9. There you go. So this is under our base. This is the hole that we dug. If you notice nickel and iron, this hole is almost lined up with this. So there's a little gap here. Maybe like this gap right here. I'm thinking of turning this into an entrance underground going to this. I don't know if I'll do it or not because that's a long, long tunnel. But it would be kind of cool. And I'm thinking also maybe in the future flattening out this area. So just further doing it. Also, while I was looking at everything I've done, like checking out the iron section and spectator camera, I noticed this is not railed up. That one. So I need to make sure that I rail that up. Also, this is There's the gold. So this mine should reach this gold. It's a little pushing it, actually. It's a little off. So I'm gonna have to make sure that that's right. Anyway, but that's my little spectator camera thing. And again, the intro, the ravine picture on the intro is right about here, I think. But so that's kind of where the mining rig is. Anyway, so I'm gonna get to work doing all these steel plates, and I'll be back when all that's done. Yeah, I'll see you then. Oh, actually, that was a tiny cut. I actually forgot that I was building this, and it was kind of a fun thing of how, so this is out of power, right? So this is parking brake off. I'm going forward and back, nothing's happening. But I did notice that with the parking brake off, I can push it. So I figured that would be kind of a fun thing to put on camera. So I'm thinking I'm gonna grind all this down. I'm gonna put the little half slabs here for the reels. So I'll have like a small lower workstation. So let's push this back. This is cool. I'm just pushing. Looks a little weird on third person. But here we go, here we go. Back wheel's almost there. Hopefully I can push it over that little lip. I'm unsure. Come on, come on. Okay, jetpack doesn't actually work with it. I need my legs. I think it stopped on the lip. It stopped on the lip. Come on. Come on. Ah. Okay. I might need to call a friend, whether Smokey or Nick, in to help me push this, because I think 2 people can do it. Because I kind of want to push this back now. Okay, I'm gonna call a friend. I'm phoning a friend. When I do, when you see him, a lot of this will be done because it's gonna take me a while to get a friend. But when I do, when I do, I'll be back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have a lot to show you real quick, and I just kind of hopped on Space Engineers. I'm back from my trip, pilot related stuff, and when I got back I haven't slept yet. I'm actually about to go to bed, but before I went to bed I kind of started doing this. So this angle, this is a 30-degree angle. Hinge is locked at 30. It should be the same angle needed for that. Okay, so much right on, which is good. Oh, I had a cat. Let's get the cat down so I can start just going down. What I need to do, which the only reason I haven't yet is I don't have the resources. I have them queued up but not built. I need to get a row like this up here. But for now, just for you guys and for me, I want to make my 30-degree one piston thing. So let's just go right here. Go to velocity, say 0.2, and reverse it. Let's get this ball rolling, shall we? Also, my audio should sound better. It may be a little loud if I have to guess. But I realized that, you know, I have a Blue Yeti microphone, so it's an expensive microphone, and my audio was cheap. And, you know, that's just not, that's not right. So I went through some settings and fixed it, so thank you guys for bearing with me there. Also, drills can hold a lot, 70,000 liters. So it's not connected to anything, so what I'm going to do is just, I'll just drop the stuff inside the drills on the ground and Bob will pick it up. That's fully extended. This is my ramp. It looks looks almost too steep. So let me go to piston, reverse, drill, off. And we're getting some ice. So as that reverses 9. Let's see what this is going to look like. So, in reality, see what do I want this like? I want this not necessarily there. I might need to add another row of drills on the bottom here and have it let me get the hinge moved. Should be onset hinge. Let me go ahead and oh, I think it's because I have a limit. Oh yeah, lower limit was actually 29. It needed to be 30. This is gonna bounce around because of the rate, which is fine. It's also a good way to get a lot of ice, so that's good. Okay. So what do I know? This is gonna come down. And 9. I guess I'm looking at something like that. Then I'll have my row of there. So it looks like maybe the angle I worked on might actually be a good angle. Yeah, maybe. I just need to add drills to the top and add a piston. We're looking good. Also, again, people wondering, well, how are you gonna get all the resources out? Like this ice. I'll pick it up. It's not the greatest way. I think, yeah, no. I'll pick it up and then I'll drop, pick up, drop, pick up, drop. And Bob should see. Oh, I don't want you doing it though. Also off camera, unfortunately, sorry I should have done it with y'all. I disconnected this base from that base because it was getting a pain with the assembler. Every time I would use inventory, it would like. Anyway, so you see, Bob will pick it up. So if I were to do something a little bit like this and just repeat this process. They don't. There you go. And now a cargo container somewhere, I only have 2 of them, should have a lot of ice. What's this? 940,000 ice there, and this is okay. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Once I have the second piston extended and I'm ready to do nether extension, I will be back. Ow. But for now, I'm going to bed. I am tired. So tired. Oh, one last thing I'm going to show you. I've been a little busy down here. And just a little busy. This is a major project that's happening down here. And, ooh. So... And I have a time lapse that's going to pop up right now that shows me just kind of drilling this somewhat for you to enjoy. But long story short, I'm building a tunnel. Okay, let me quickly explain. And I think I have in the past. F8. So essentially, what I'm doing is I'm building a tunnel from this base all the way to this area where I'm going to have this mine, that mine, and like a mine here and here. Okay, so looking at an overview here, we have my base. We're going to have a tunnel. We're going to have like mines up in all of these ridges here. And I'm thinking that underground tunnel might be a train, possibly. Then eventually I have a very large project that I want to build like on top of one of these, like maybe on top of that or something like that. And then that'll be a big project. Also, eventually I know that this is shallower. Was that more ice? Yeah, I didn't realize there's more ice there. I think that means ice. So we have this ridge. If I wanted to expand for whatever reason, I can build a tunnel. And I want to build a tunnel from just going to the ground here. So I want a tunnel going all the way over there, obviously. And it's a good height. It'll like pop above the ground here. So I can have like an entrance. Kind of what I'm planning is have an entrance like somewhere blended into the mountain here, so I can go in and have my little hidden thingamajig. It's gonna be a little weird. I think we have to go to the right and then like have this mountain then come over to the left, which is fine. There's some stuff I can mine, like some nickel here. I also want eventually make a tunnel depending on that big project, which I think I'm gonna put right here. So if that big project goes here, that means that this tunnel, when it gets to here, can just come up over here and then have a little elevator or something coming up, which I think would be cool. And then eventually we have this, which is going to go down into kind of like maybe a carport thing here, the park stuff, and then having a way for rovers and like ground vehicles to come down here. And like I said, I either want to build an underground road, which I might go that route, or do an underground railroad using tracks and things like that. It depends on whichever one's going to be easier. If building a train is harder than building a rover, I'll go with rover. But we'll just have to find out. Anyway, I will be back, and I hope you enjoyed the kind of quick time lapse of that being done. It was kind of fun. ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to this clip. And in a sandstorm, as always. We have a guest star for this episode. Well, for this clip anyway.
Hello.
I've temporarily hired a professional builder to build me this absolute piece of art right here. Okay, you may be wondering, why do I have a little helicopter? It is because I want to go find cobalt and whatnot, and building a rover's a lot harder than I thought. So, helicopter. I shall have air superiority. And Smokey is...
Yeah, something.
Yeah, it's, I'll make it blue and it'll be a stealth helicopter. Be fine. Gonna have to clean my visor of bugs every time I fly, though. This is fine. I got what I asked for. I said cheap and fast. Smokey's expensive to hire. This is all I could afford.
You got half hour of my free time, and this is how he chose to use it.
Exactly. I built a little ladder going down to the bottom, and I was building a battery because it's like a tradition to add a battery every windstorm so that I can get the power building it. And I'm missing some construction components, which I'm guessing Smokey stole on my helicopter build.
I did no such thing. You're a liar, so you besmirch me.
Well, I don't know what you need metal grids for, but you're not going to get them.
I think I used last or whatever I needed them for.
So besides our new helicopter, which is gonna be awesome, I'm gonna build, and I added more drills to our tunnel machine. So that will be in the next clip after helicopter's done. We'll continue this wonderful mine. I will be back. So I'll be back when if everything's good. I guess I have 15 minutes left. I'll be back in 15 minutes. I'm going to utilize every minute I can with Smokey's creative skills.
The timer is running.
It is going. The clock's ticking. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, and we're back, and Smokey's time is up, and it's already gone. But this is our helicopter that he got. It's an excellent piece of machinery. It flies well. I am going to want to do some changes to it. I want to put more thrusters on this side as well. I want to... I added the bottom connection, so he just had a connector, but I added a... what do you call this? O2 generator to it. And I want to see if there's a way to... I just need... Yeah, all I need is a... He has that there. I'm going to work on this. Now. But I don't need to work on it now. What I need to do now is disconnect it, fly up, click I. Connector, let's name this Heli. Blades. Antenna. Broadcast radius maximum. Bird detector range maximum. Use antenna. And I can actually downgrade this a little bit. We have 15 minutes of battery power, and my battery is at output, stirred output. I don't know. Can I see my health? I cannot. Oh, there it is. It's at 1 bar. So, yeah, I can put the battery on recharge and fill it up and then see what we have. So, before I do that, see connector. Switch lock. So right now it's unlocked. And I can put a camera at the bottom as well. Lock. Here. Panel. Battery. Warfare battery. Let's put this on recharge, and it will be fully recharged in 11 minutes. So while that recharges, I will think, like, yeah. So while that recharges, let's go over here to our other project that we started. This wonderful thing. So let's see if I can get this hinge. No. Hinge. There we go. I want this to reverse. Okay, maybe not. I have no way to connect to this hinge. It must have. Oh yeah, my limits are set. What was it? 15 degrees. So. Okay. It wasn't 15 degrees. That's 20. That's 25. That's 30. Oh, I am pushing it. 30 degrees might be it. Yeah, it looks like 30 is it. So let's now do something crazy and say drills turn on. Oh, that's loud. It's not breaking anything yet. I am repairing, that's fine. And then piston reverse. It is just sliding across, damaging blocks as we go. This is fine. This is fine. This is how you dig tunnels, people. Okay. Everything seems to be fine. Looks like I am going to miss that part. That's good. I am fully extended in 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's looking good. Let me go ahead and drill off. Okay. Now what Smokey did, and honestly, not a bad idea, is he got rid of this. He left this hinge here. He then got piston and went like this. Got rid of that. Built this up. Let me piston maximum distance. Let me set that low. Then reverse the velocity. And then let's see. Maybe a little bit more distance. That's probably too much distance, but what if I say wait, what did I say? piston head already exists. Okay, what if I reverse now? I don't know if I can connect the piston head or not, actually. I mean, it's fine. What I can honestly do is just go to, it's... What was the combination? There was 300... For the life of me, I can't remember. Let me go... That's not gonna work. Let me go here. Bob. Settings for welding. Now I need grinding. Grind, set current build color. And then do this. One moment. And I guess we just have to go and say add piston head and have Bob weld that up. I don't know why I'm coming up here to access Bob. I just, in my mind, this is Bob access point now. Bob, you are on, and go ahead and weld before grind. Let's see where that is. Grind before weld. So now it should grind this stuff down and I guess take everything from it as it's doing it. So the best way for me to find out if it's actually taking the resources, it is, because this is it's going. Yep. So that is going to grind down all those drills, get the components, and pick up all the resources simultaneously. And then we can add another piston, add the drills, and reassess what's going on. But so far, I'm thinking this is looking pretty good. So yeah. I don't know how long this episode's been. What did we do? Well, we built a helicopter in this episode. You know what? Let's, what's the recharge? Because I need cobalt. Oh, some lag. Battery, warfare. Fully recharged in 3 minutes. What's it looking like? It's at 3 bars. This is fine. This is fine. Let me, let me put this here and say recharge on off. Then let me go here, out, fly, 18 hours, 33 minutes. Okay. My error detector is on. I do have a limited thrust with this thing. Oh, this is cool. Let's fly around. What's that? Silicon. Gold. We're looking for cobalt, guys. We're looking for cobalt. iron, gold, silicon, nickel. Silicon up on top, silver's there. I know there's silver there. That's good to know. Let's get a little bit lower. We got silver, gold, iron. Silicon, cobalt, and iron, silver. This is a good field. Okay, let's just go back over here. So we have cobalt there, but I think there's cobalt closer over here. Gold, silicon, cobalt, right there. Nickel, silicon, iron, gold. There we go. So let's land the helicopter. And get character tools. Cobalt. Let's get that cobalt. Okay, I most likely did a little time lapse with that if I had to guess. We got some of the cobalt. Let's get back in our helicopter, take our cobalt loot. Now it's a deep hole. This is gonna be a fun cobalt thing to get. Let's go back home. So I'm not talking, I'm like super concentrating. Okay. 2. Charge. Off. Get out. There we go. Refinery. Cobalt. Production. We are effectively making metal grids. Yes. Okay, well that is an amazing ending to this episode. So without further ado, I'm going to end this episode. Also, how am I going to say this? I've been gone for several weeks. All of the episodes that you've been watching have been pre-recorded. As of today is the 17th. the next episode that I have pre-recorded, which is gonna be a fun one, called Disaster Struck, comes out on the 21st. I will be making as many of these episodes in advance and uploading them 1 week at a time because of my schedule. I can play for a week, then I'm gone for 3 weeks. So if I make 5 episodes, 5 a week, that's a month. It keeps me caught up and keeps you guys with consistent content. So that's what's going on. So if everything seems delayed, I think like the updates, all that fun stuff, good. The next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off that mine, and I'm going to start construction of a wind turbine farm, and I'm going to start making some of the new guns. There's a lot of new guns. I want them made. I think they're going to be awesome. Artillery, railguns, rocket launchers, Gatling guns. They just look better. Assault cannon, autocannon, autocannon turret, like all of this fun stuff. I want to start making gun platforms around my facility, and I'm going to look into turning on some type of mod that has people attack me, because I think that'll be a lot quite fun. Okay, but I hope you enjoyed this episode of Space Engineer Survival. With that, Robert Real is signing off. Bye.